Hi guys, today I'm gonna be doing a whisper, spoken, and a painting video. If you look, here I have this piece of paper, and I also have these brushes. I have 3 sets. As you can tell, they've become a little bit worn because I've used them a lot this past semester. Alright, so we have a few different colors today. We have this blue. It's a very rich blue. It's called True Blue. And it's by Americana, and it's just acrylic paint. And the same brand, I also have a white snow titanium white color, and I know it kind of matches this background, but we can mix it in and make some colors lighter or swirl it, you know. And I also have this yellow, cadmium yellow, and it's a very bright and a good yellow. I really like this color yellow. It kind of makes me happy looking at it. Yellow is quite a happy color. And then I also have these 2 finger paints from the Dollar Tree. And I figured maybe if we needed these Christmas colors, we'd add those in there as well. I feel like they're not as quality paint, but for the colors that I'm looking for, I feel like they're good. Now, the first thing I'm going to want to do is fill up a water cup so I can rinse off my brushes and use different colors. And for my water cup, I have this Taco Bell cup that I just use. It's kind of gross on the inside, but I use it for the water. So I'm gonna take some water and I'm gonna pour it in here. I'm gonna put this cup to the side. So I'm gonna take a look at the 3 brushes that we have. This is the biggest brush that I have, and it paints long, broad strokes over the paper. It kind of brushes around very easily and covers a lot of surface area with this brush. And the second one we have is quite a bit smaller. If you look at the 2, it does a better job of more fine details. But 2 has broad strokes and glides easily over the paper. And then the last one we have is the tiniest one. It's really good for the fine details that you can find while painting. So if you wanted to put a few dots, this one would be a good one to do that with. Now, disclaimer, I am no painter. Painting is not my strong point, but I am quite good at swirling around colors on a piece of paper. So I feel like that would be something really relaxing for a video. So I decided I was gonna paint my version of a picture for you guys today and let you watch my masterpiece as it unfolds. And the next thing that I have to do is kind of make my own little palette where I put the paint on. I've just been using old cardboard, but hey, recycling is the way to go, right? So I'm just gonna use this cardboard that I have, and I'm gonna put the paint on it that I'm gonna paint with. The first color I'm gonna start out with is gonna be this blue. I'm gonna pick it up a little bit. I'm gonna try and open this gently. Okay. Alright. There's a little bit of paint. I'm gonna take this medium-sized brush and I'm going to dip it in the paint. So you see it's got some paint on it, and I'm going to start just kind of by swirling. I'm not really sure what this painting is going to be or what my inspiration is for it, but I guess we will find out by the end of this painting what it's gonna be. I just feel like blue is a pretty calm color. I always really like wearing it. I like seeing it. Kind of reminds me of the ocean and the peaceful qualities that the ocean possesses. Even though I myself don't like getting in the ocean very much, I appreciate the beautiful sounds that the ocean makes and the wonders that the ocean gives to the world. Okay. Right now this is starting to kind of look like a pathway. A pathway that I don't know where it leads to. But I kind of feel like it's kind of how life is. You kind of have a roadmap of what you think you want to do and what you're supposed to do. But then it kind of seems like a road going nowhere until you decide where that somewhere is that you want to go. So I feel like this picture is already representing kind of how life is, and how you don't know where you're going, but you're gonna make a beautiful disaster on the way. It's a good way to look at it. I don't know how well this camera is, but the brushing sounds are really relaxing me right now. Okay. I just love the fullness of this brush that strokes. Looks like these two paths intertwined. What do you say? It's time for a new color, probably. I'm about out of it on the palette anyways. Okay. There's a little circular thing. Alright, I'm gonna use my Taco Bell cup. I turned the water blue. I didn't mean to, but I did. Okay. I have these paper towels to help dry my brushes. I don't know how absorbent they're gonna be, but I'm just gonna, oh, look at that. think the next color that I'm gonna do is gonna be this cadmium yellow. Again, I'm gonna try and open this gently. I'm gonna pour some onto my makeshift canvas. Okay. I think for this one I'm going to use the smaller brush. And I'm going to kind of accent parts of the painting on the insides, if that makes any sense. Just kind of do an inner outline. Inner outline. That didn't make any sense, but I think you get my point. I like the contrast between the dark and the light, because they're both equally as beautiful, but in different ways. Maybe I'll hang this up in my dorm after I finish painting it. I did recently get a lot of canvases that had already been decorated for me that I need to find a place to hang. I love homemade artwork, it's my favorite. I feel like it has the most meaning behind it because it took the most time to think of and to do. That's why I try and always make my mom homemade gifts. Well, that and I'm poor, so it saves money. But my mom always seems to prefer that I give her homemade gifts. So maybe if you're ever bored or stressed out, you can find some paint and an empty space, canvas, piece of cardboard. You can just paint something for someone or paint something for yourself. I'm relaxing myself by painting this video. Got some on my desk. I'm gonna put some yellow up in this corner as well. This is actually looking pretty good. I'm enjoying this. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do next is first rinse off this brush. The yellow coming off this brush. Okay. I'm gonna get some paper towel again. Try and rinse it off some. Now I'm trying to decide whether or not I should do red or green as my next color. Okay, I have some yellow on my finger. There. I don't know if that's gonna come off. I think I might stick with the green because it's more of a dark and more relaxing color than red for now. For this green, I think I'm just gonna open up the top and dip it in the container. Green is my favorite color, so I'm kind of excited to be putting this one. I'm gonna use the smaller brush again and hope there's not yellow in it still. but if there is, oh well. I think I'm just gonna do another layer of outlines. This is a different texture of paint, so it's kind of different painting with. It's a little bit more liquidy, but it's still paint and it's still a green color. I wish I knew what this looked like, but it kind of just looks like a bunch of lines. It's pretty much what it is. I often find activities where you have to focus pretty hard, but you can let your mind wander. Very relaxing. I myself have lots of coloring books in my room in college because I get stressed out sometimes, and coloring in a coloring book or painting something or painting someone else's nails. I paint my roommate's nails a lot. It calms me down. I think the amount of focus that it takes is what relaxes me about it. Okay. I'm gonna put some green in this middle part. To decide where the white would come in this painting, but there's so much white already in this painting. I don't know if it needs the extra white. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna put red in this painting or not. There's a few good spots where red could go. Maybe I'll make red and put some dots around it. So I put my brush in the water cup. I'm about to add some red to this painting. Trying to get off all the green. Just put there. Oh, that's a pretty color. It looks like I mixed the two. My entire room back home is lime green. Kind of looks like baby food. The last color that I'm gonna do is red. I'm gonna add some maybe polka dots or some sort of round thing, red things around the painting. Funny story about how I got these finger paints. I was making a Halloween costume and I had to make fake blood, so I bought some red finger paint. I was actually a really good idea. It worked out really well in the end. You see here I'm dotting this. Or trying. Dotting's kind of hard with this brush. It's not very round surface. All a little misshapen, but they're kind of like people. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and they're all equally as beautiful. That's what I'm gonna tell myself to make myself feel better about my painting. think maybe we should do a few dots right here. Some in here. Alright, I think that's about it for my painting. If you look, here is the final product. All done. My first ASMR video painting. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.